Hey, how's it going? Rachel here from Forge Le Femme. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. Today I'm going to be reviewing a gin I just got. The Primrose gin. London dry gin, I believe. London dry style, I'm not really sure what that means. And it says this is distilled from premium grain, pure spring water, fine botanicals, including juniper, coriander, citrus, and cassia. Cassia is what, if you did not already know, is the common cinnamon, if you will. It is a cousin of the actual cinnamon, and cassia is of the same family, if I recall. Anyway, yep, I'm going to light up this cigar, and we'll be giving this drink a test. That is truly my favorite way to light a cigar. Not even kidding. It lights it better than anything I've ever used. I mean, those little butane lighters are pretty cool. So let's see what this gin is all about. I have it on the rocks. I drink all my spirits on the rocks too, usually. Summertime, I'll do three, especially when it starts getting into the 90s and all that. I'm in Michigan, so 90s are not super common, but last summer it was a pretty rough summer. A whole lot of high heat and not a lot of wind. And where I'm at, we almost always have a constant breeze no matter what. So let's see what this gin's all about. I've been blabbering. Less yak yak, more drink drink. That's not bad. That's actually a is what some will call an honest gin. You can taste the juniper. You can tell it's juniper and not some type of like Seagrams will use a well what seems like some kind of synthetic or enhanced juniper-like flavor, so it tastes kind of like pine needles, like you're chewing on like a school desk. I don't know if you ever had a school desk that was made of pine. I did not, but apparently that's what they compare it to. The cigar I'm smoking is actually a Maker's Choice made specifically for this company that sells cigars online called Cigar Bit. I don't get any money from them, but I do buy these cigars, and this is a Maker's Choice. I believe this is a sweet and not a vanilla. I smoke both. They're fantastic. If you're a cigar smoker, give one a shot. And I can tell you this, gin and cigars, this is my first time ever having them together. I just never really did got into the pairing thing too much until more recently. So, I mean, so far this is actually pretty good. I love these sticks. Yeah, that's really an honest gin. That's a good one. Before I had this Primrose, there were a couple of gins I would get. I would get Gilby's. That was one, and then Gordon's. Those were my two budget ones. Like I'm like doing yard work or something like that, and I want to have like a lime and some sparkling water with some gin. Those are the two I'd usually go for. I don't see a reason to get expensive stuff when I'm working in the yard. Some people are all about it. So be it. It's like yard gars, as we call them, yard cigars. I smoke cheap ones when I'm in the yard because doing yard work, sometimes you're doing some things, you set it down, and you might forget about it. I'm not losing much. I think these usually come in around 80 cents a piece. This bottle right here came in today. I think it was 16.99 at the Kroger in Michigan. So your mileage may vary. It says it's bottled by the Clear Springs Distilling Company in Louisville, Kentucky. Makes me wonder if it has some type of relevance to the Bourbon area, the Bourbon Trail, which I believe is east of Louisville, if I recall. I've been to it. I've been on it. Unbeknownst to my girlfriend and I, we did not realize that's where we were going. We were actually heading home from Blade Show, super cool knife show in Atlanta, Georgia every year. Actually, they now have several. They have one in Texas. They have one in Portland. They have one in Atlanta, and I'm hoping they'll have one in Detroit soon, and that could be Blade Show North, because Detroit deserves a knife show. So I just took a big gulp to really see what was going on there. And I can say that the flavors are all actually quite subtle, quite smooth, but they're quite subtle. Some gins, you can really get that hard hit of coriander and citrus. Actually, citrus I don't have too often, but when I do, I actually really like it. The juniper in this I do wish was a little bit stronger. I do like a nice juniper punch. It could also be the weather. It's February 22nd, I believe, right now, 2025, and it hit 55 degrees today, and we've been in some pretty cold temps before that. So I was pretty excited. I said, hey man, I'm feeling something kind of spring-like and happy and light and very fruity and flowery. And this is what I got was this Primrose gin, and it's really hitting the spot. I mean, I actually, I gotta say, a lot of gins I've come across have some kind of, they're all kind of similar in labels, not all kind of similar, but they're all kind of like very Art Deco-y. That's what they feel to me. And this one's not exactly outside of that, but I do like it. It's got a really pretty label. I don't know if you can see it too well. I like when they get into the old-fashioned kind of like, well, those are not wheat rolls or anything, but for lack of a better way to put it, wheat rolls are what you'll see when they engrave like knives or guns. You'll see similar design in there, and it's actually kind of embossed. That's pretty cool. I like when I can feel an actual, raise in the label. I haven't talked so much. I've barely been smoking this thing. Let's see. That's just really a good gin. I don't know how else to say it. This is a gin. I would get it. Primrose, London style gin, London dry style gin. Give it a shot. You won't be disappointed. I promise. It's an honest gin. And so, like I always leave you guys, every time, have a cigar. Tell everyone you know that you love them, or your loved ones. Not everyone you know, because we don't love everybody that we know. But let your loved ones know that you love one. And go Tigers. Cheers.